Hello everyone, welcome back from my channel. Today we are going to talk about the circulatory system from Cambridge Primary Science, Learner's Book 6. The human body, the circulatory system. Parts of the circulatory system. The circulatory system carries food and oxygen to all parts of your body. It also carries waste substances that your body does not need. The circulatory system has three main parts. The heart, blood vessels, blood. The heart. Put your hand on your chest. Can you feel your heart beating? Why does your heart beat? Make a fist with your hand. That's how big your heart is. Your heart is found inside your chest, slightly to the left. It is protected by the ribs. Your heart is a special muscle. Its job is to pump blood through your body. This process is called circulation. Every time the heart muscle contracts to pump blood, you can feel a heartbeat. It takes less than a minute to pump blood to every part of your body. The heart does this all the time and never stops. The heart has two sides. The left side pumps blood that contains oxygen all around the body. The right side pumps blood without oxygen to the lungs only. Blood vessels and blood. Blood is a red liquid that flows around the body. The blood carries food particles and oxygen to all parts of the body. It also picks up waste products such as carbon dioxide from the body and carries them to organs which can get rid of them. Carbon dioxide is a waste gas that the body must get rid of. The kidneys and lungs are body organs that help the body get rid of waste products. Blood moves through the body in the blood vessel. Look at the inside of your wrist. Sometimes you can see the blood vessel through your skin. There are three kinds of blood vessels: arteries, veins, capillaries. Each kind of blood vessel has a different structure and function in the body. The blood vessels run from the heart to the lungs, around the body and back to the heart. Blood always moves along the same pathway in the blood vessels. The heart pumps blood in arteries to the lungs to pick up oxygen. The oxygen-rich blood travels back in veins from the lungs to the heart. These are the only veins that carry blood with oxygen. The heart pumps the oxygen-rich blood in other arteries to the rest of the body. The blood from the rest of the body, which is now low in oxygen, travels back to the heart in veins. Questions. Number 1A. What does the heart do? The heart pumps blood around the body. Question 1B. Why does it do this? To supply all parts of the body with food and oxygen and to remove waste products from different parts of the body. Question 2. What is a heartbeat? A heartbeat is a heart muscle contracting as it pumps the blood. Question 3. Why does the heart pump blood to the lungs before it pumps blood to the rest of the body? To pick up oxygen that is carried in the blood to the rest of the body. Question 4. Why do we need three different types of blood vessels? They each have different jobs to do to ensure that all parts of the body get food and oxygen and that waste products are removed from different parts of the body. Arteries carry blood containing oxygen and food to all parts of the body. Veins carry blood from different parts of the body back to the heart. Capillary join arteries and veins bring oxygen and food to the body cells and take away waste. Circulatory systems or other animals. Many vertebrates have a similar circulatory system to ours. The pictures show the circulatory systems of a fish, a frog, and bird. Activity 1. Compare circulatory system of some vertebrates. Walk with a partner. look at the drawings of the circulatory systems of different vertebrate animals, then discuss the questions. Question 1. Which parts of the animal circulatory systems are the same as the human circulatory system? Heart, blood, arteries, and veins. Question 2. How are the animal circulatory systems are different to the human circulatory system? Explain this to a partner. In humans, the blood is pumped from the heart to the lungs. The blood then goes back to the heart before it is pumped to the rest of the body and returns again to the heart. In the fish, blood is pumped from the heart to the gills and to the rest of the body before it goes back to the heart. In the frog, blood flows in the same pathway as in humans, except that it also flows to the skin to pick up oxygen before it flows back to the heart to be pumped to the rest of the body. Heartbeat and pulse. Your heart beats about 90 times a minute. When you are grown up, it will be about 70 times a minute. When you run around, your body needs a lot more food and oxygen. The more active you are, the more often your heart needs to beat to supply enough food particles and oxygen from the blood. You can count your heartbeats by feeling your pulse. Your pulse is caused by the pressure of the blood as the heart pumps it to the rest of the body. Two good places to find your pulse are on the side of your neck and then in the inside for your wrist. When you find your pulse, you will feel a small beat under your skin. Each beat is caused by the contraction of your heart muscle. Parts of the respiratory system. The human respiratory system contains these parts: 2 lungs, air tubes leading from the mouth and nose to the lungs, muscles in the chest that allow air to move in and out of the lungs. The lungs and breathing. We use our lungs for breathing. We need to breathe to stay alive. We breathe in and out. The lungs are in the chest. They are protected by the ribs. The lungs are like stretchy sponges that fill up with air. Activity 1. Investigate breathing. You will need a balloon. Number 1. Put your hands on your rib cage. Number 2. Breathe in. What do you feel? You will feel your rib cage expanding and moving outwards when you breathe in. Number 3. Now breathe out. What do you feel? You will feel your rib cage contracting and moving inwards when you breathe out. Number 4. Breathe in again. Hold the balloon to your mouth and breathe out. What happens to the balloon? What does this show you? The balloon inflates as it fills with air. This shows that air leaves our bodies when we breathe out. Questions number 1. When you breathe in, does your chest get bigger or smaller? The chest gets bigger because the lungs fill with air. Number 2. When you breathe out, does your chest get bigger or smaller? Why do you think this is so? The chest gets smaller because the lungs push air out. Number 3. Explain how we are able to blow up a balloon. Air leaves our body when we breathe out. The air fills the balloon and the balloon inflates or becomes blown up. Breathe in. We need oxygen to live. When we breathe in, oxygen gas from the air moves to the blood vessels in the lungs. Blood carries the oxygen to the heart and then to the other parts of the body. As your body uses up oxygen, it makes carbon dioxide. The blood carries the carbon dioxide back to the lungs. We get rid of carbon dioxide in the air we breathe out. Think like a scientist one. Make a model to explain breathing. You will need a plastic bottle, a narrow plastic tube or straw, an elastic band, scissors, 2 balloons, electrical tape, sticky putty, or plasticine Play-Doh. Number 1. Cut the bottom of the plastic bottle. Safety. Take care not to cut yourself with the scissors or sharp edge of the cut bottle. Number 2. Tie a knot in the narrow end of one balloon and cut off the other end. Number 3. Stretch the newly cut end of the balloon around the bottom of your plastic bottle. Use the electrical tape to fix the balloon in place. Number 4. Put a plastic tube or straw in the neck of the other balloon and fix it in place with the elastic band. Be sure not to make the elastic band so tight that it crushes the straw. The air must flow through, so blow gently through the straw to see if the balloon inflates. Number 5. Put the straw and the balloon into the neck of the bottle. Put the Play-Doh around the neck of the bottle to seal the bottle. Again, make sure that you don't crush the straw. Number 6A. Pull on the bottom and observe what happens. Number B. Let go of the balloon. What happens? So, when you pull the bottom balloon down, the balloon inside the bottle inflates. When you let go, the balloon inside the bottle deflates. Questions number 1. Which part of model represent the following parts of the human respiratory system? A. Lungs. B. The chest activity. C. The windpipe. D. The diaphragm muscle. A. Balloon inside the bottle. B. The bottle. C. The straw. D. The balloon around the cut-off base of the bottle. Number 2. Which parts of the chest that are also involved in breathing are not shown by the model? The ribs. Number 3. Explain how your model shows the breathing process. When you pull down on the balloon diaphragm, air is pulled into the bottle. This makes the balloon inside the bottle inflate as it fills with air. This shows breathing in. When you let go, the balloon diaphragm moves upwards and air is pushed out of the balloon inside the bottle. This shows breathing out. Activity 2. Do other animals get oxygen the same way as we do? Use books and the internet to find out the answer to Sophia's question. Find information about 2 animals that get oxygen in a different way to humans. Make a poster to show the class what you find out. Simple animals such as worms obtain oxygen by absorbing it through their skins. Insects have openings on their bodies called spirochetes through which oxygen enters and carbon dioxide leaves the body. Fish do not have lungs, but have gills that absorb oxygen from the water. Other vertebrate groups, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals have lungs and display breathing movements, although amphibians also absorb some oxygen through their skins. We breathe in and out about 16 times every minute. The number of times we breathe in and out in 1 minute is called our breathing rate. Our breathing rate changes depending on how much oxygen our body needs. Think like a scientist too. Investigate breathing rate. You will need a timer or watch with a second hand. Number 1. Count the number of breaths you take per minute while at rest. Record the measurement in a table. Number 2. Run on the spot for 2 minutes and then stop. Count and record the number of breaths per minute. Number 3. Run on the spot for another 2 minutes and then stop. Count and record the number of breaths per minute. Number 4. Wait 2 minutes and measure and record your breathing rate again. Do this again after another 2 minutes. So, this will be the possible results. And number 5, draw a line graph of your breathing rate. Number 6A. When was your breathing rate lowest? Before exercise started. Number 6B. How did exercise affect your breathing rate? Suggest a reason for this. Exercise made the breathing rate increase. You need more oxygen when exercising, so you have to breathe more often to get enough oxygen into the body. 6C. Use your graph to work out how long it would take for your breathing rate to get back to normal after you stop exercising. In this survey graph, it would take about 5 minutes after exercise stop for the breathing rate to get back to normal. Number 7. Use your results to write a conclusion for the investigation. Exercise makes the breathing rate increase. Number 8. Suggest another factor that could affect a person's breathing rate. Think about athletes and sports players. So, another factor could be the fitness level of the person. Number 9. Which type of scientific inquiry did you use in the investigation? Observing over time. Number 10. Name another body system you have learned about that is also affected by exercise. Circulatory system. Growing and developing. When you were born, you were very small. You couldn't walk or talk or do anything for yourself. Now, you are much bigger and can do many things for yourself. Throughout your childhood, you continue to grow and develop. You not only grow taller and heavier, but your body changes in other ways too. Some of the changes mean that you are becoming an adult and will be able to reproduce. This stage in your life is called puberty. Puberty starts at different ages in boys and girls. In boys, puberty usually starts when they are about 13 years old. In girls, puberty often happens from the age of 11. The changes that happen during puberty don't happen all at once, but in stages. These changes are caused by chemicals in your body called hormones. The first change you will notice is that you grow very fast. Boys can easily grow 10 cm in a year. Girls can grow up to 12 cm in a year as puberty starts. One of the other changes you will notice is that your body grows more hair. In boys, hair begins to grow on the face, armpits, and other parts of the body. In girls, hair begins to grow in the armpits and other parts of the body. Your skin can also get oily. Many boys and girls get pimples during puberty. A boy's shoulders and chest will get broader as his body muscles develop. His voice will change and become deeper. A girl's hip will get wider and she will start to develop breast. Her voice will also become a little deeper. Changes in the reproductive system. There are also important changes that take place inside the bodies of boys and girls during puberty. These changes happen in the reproductive system and make it possible for a boy to become a father and for a girl to become a mother when they are older. The main job of the reproductive system is to make special cells called sex cells that are needed for reproduction. In males, the sex cells are called sperm. In females, the sex cells are called eggs or ova. One egg is called an ovum. During reproduction, a sperm and egg join together to form a new living being that will grow into baby. This process is called fertilization. A boy's body starts to make sperm during puberty. In girls, ovaries start to develop. Menstruation in girls starts about a year after puberty begins. This is when an unfertilized egg is released from the body together with the lining of the uterus, which causes some bleeding. Menstruation happens about once a month, but is often not regular until a girl is older. The male reproductive system. The male reproductive organs include 2 testes, which produce a sperm. One is called a testis. The sperm duct, which carries the sperm to the penis. The penis, which transports the sperm into the female's body. The diagram shows the parts of the male reproductive system. The female reproductive system. The female reproductive organs include ovaries, which produce the ova or egg cells. The uterus or womb, where the baby develops. Oviduct, where fertilization takes place. The birth canal, which receives the sperm from the male and through which the baby is born. The diagram shows the parts of the female reproductive system. Questions number 1. What is the main job of the reproductive system? To make success. Question 2a. What are the male sex cells called? Sperm. Question 2b. What are the female sex cells called? Ova or eggs. Question 3. Which part of the male reproductive system has the following functions? A. Makes sex cells. Testes. B. Carries sex cells to the penis. Sperm duct. C. Where the sperm leave the body. Penis. Question 4. Which part of the female reproductive system has these functions? A. Makes sex cells. Ovaries. B. Where fertilization takes place. Oviduct. C. Where the body develops. Uterus. D. Where the sperm enters the body. Birth canal. Living things that cause disease. Diseases stop our bodies from working properly. There are different kinds of living things that cause disease. They infect other living things and grow and reproduce on or in the body of the living thing that they infect. Any living thing that lives on or in the body of another living thing is called parasite. The living thing that a parasite infects is called the host. Bacteria are very small living things that we can only see using a microscope. Bacteria cause disease such as cholera and pneumonia. Not all bacteria are harmful. Viruses are even smaller than bacteria. All viruses are harmful and cause diseases in humans, animals, and plants. Some viruses even infect bacteria. Humans get flu, chickenpox, and measles from viruses. The yeast that we use to make bread rice is a fungus. Mushrooms that we eat are also fungi. But some fungi are parasites that cause diseases. Ringworm in humans and animals, Adderley's foot in humans, and rats in plants are caused by fungi. There are other kinds of parasites that also cause infectious diseases. Malaria and dysentery are 2 diseases caused by these parasites. Questions number 1a. What is a parasite? Any living thing that lives on or in the body of another living thing is a parasite. Question 1b. Why are viruses and some bacteria and fungi parasites? They grow and reproduce in the bodies of other living things. Question 2. Make a table of the different kinds of living things that cause diseases and name 2 examples of a disease that each one causes. Types of living things, examples of diseases they cause. Bacteria can cause cholera, pneumonia. Viruses can cause flu, chickenpox. Fungi can cause ringworm, Adelaide's foot. Other parasites can cause malaria, dysentery. The body's defenses against diseases. Our body has different ways to stop us from being infected with diseases. We call these the body's defenses against diseases. Tears. Our tears contain a chemical substance that kills some bacteria. Mucus. Sticky mucus in our noses, windpipe, and other air passages traps germs. Skin. The skin acts as a barrier to stop germs from getting into the body. Acid. Acid in the stomach kills any germs in food we have eaten. Controlling the spread of diseases. Diseases can be spread by body contact and in food, in water, and in the air. Good hygiene. Many diseases are spread in food, water, and body fluids. We can help prevent the diseases from spreading by good hygiene. This means keeping yourself and the things around you clean. These are some of the things we can do. Wash your hands with soap and water before eating or working with food and after going to the toilet. Also dry your hands well on a clean towel. Wash your hands after handling animals, cleaning up animal wastes, or gardening. Wash raw and peel fruits and vegetables before eating them. Keep food covered. Do not leave food at room temperature, especially when the weather is hot, as bacteria and fungi grow faster when it is warm. Keep the kitchen, toilet, and surroundings clean. Wash knives and working surfaces in the kitchen with hot soapy water after you have used them. Only drink safe, clean water. Boil water from rivers or reservoirs or treat it with bleach to kill germs. Do not use rivers or other types of water as a toilet. Cover your nose and mouth with a tissue when you cough or sneeze. If you do not have a tissue, cough or sneeze into your elbow, not your hand. Keep wounds covered with a plaster and do not touch other people's open wounds. Preventing insect bites. Some serious diseases such as malaria, yellow fever, and sleeping sickness are spread by insects. Malaria and yellow fever are spread by mosquitoes. Sleeping sickness is spread by the tsetse fly. The insects don't cause the disease, but they spread the disease parasite when they bite you. The insects also do not get the disease themselves. We say the insects are vectors. The best way to prevent a disease spread by insects is not to get bitten. These are some of the ways you can prevent insect bites. Sleep under bed nets. Wear long sleeves and long trousers. Keep doors and windows closed at night when mosquitoes are active. Use insect repellents on your skin to keep insects away. Ban mosquito coils to keep insects away.